Thank you for downloading the Recast right-click tools. This is Gary Blok from Recast Software. I'm going to show you a few of my favorite right-click tools in the Community Edition. So here I'm going to go show you the client information. It's client tools, client information, and this is something I like when I'm starting to troubleshoot if I get a computer name and then you want me to take a look at some generic information. I can go through here, check out the different components, see what's in the cache, and this is basically where I'd start for almost every time I get a machine name that I'm supposed to go and start looking at, and I just get an overall feel for it. My next thing that I use all the time is adding computers to collection. So now I get a request that a bunch of people want to be added to this super cool stuff collection. So I've compiled their computer names already, so I can go ahead and copy that in. And typically what happens is I'm running a report from something else, and instead of creating a query, I just want to grab and pick a few machines that I want in there. So I'll go ahead and add computers to this collection, and then I'll paste in my results from my report, and then I'll go ahead and click start, and these machines will get populated into that collection with direct memberships. Now I went ahead and I added a computer that does not exist. This is 007, and it is thinking about that. See, could not find 007. The rest of them were added fine, and that one it could not. So now we go ahead and we just double check on that, and all the rules are there. Nice. All right, my next tool, it's a simple one, and I'm gonna go ahead and run it on one machine, but it's getting a hardware inventory. Now I know that you can get hardware inventory, you can trigger this through the normal right clicks context menu that they have, but this is the only way that you can get a full inventory without having to script it yourself. So that is what I love about this, because sometimes getting a delta, something might just be stuck and you need to trigger a full, and now you can just do that with a quick right click. Another thing that I find really helpful is being able to just delete an object in here. So as you can see, I've got two machines here that have the same name, and I know that something's up with that. So I'm going to go ahead and click both of these, and I'm going to just go ahead and I want to re-image these. So I'm going to go ahead and delete this from AD. And do you want to delete? Yes, I do. So it found one in AD and not the other, which makes sense because I had a duplicate. I'll go ahead and close, and then I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to delete that from my console as well. And now I know those two objects are gone, and then I can re-image them with the unknown computers. And the last thing that I use all the time is I like to be able to use PowerShell and run commands and either run a fix that I wrote or something else, but being able to just have direct PowerShell on a machine without having to open up and connect remotely through other this is just so handy. It's something I use all the time. So those are my 5 favorite right-click tools, but there's a lot more than just what comes into free. And if you're interested in learning more about the enterprise, go ahead and reply to this email. Thanks.